How do I get started? Where do I get started? What do I do? There's so much information out there. I get it. I understand. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. If you're new, I'm Shayla, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you all so much for coming back. I really do appreciate it. So let's talk about how to start your fitness journey. This is a question I honestly get asked quite a bit. How do I get started? Where do I get started? What do I do? There's so much information out there. I get it. I understand there is a lot of information. I feel like sometimes it can be overcomplicated or over-explained and things like that. So I want to simplify it with the 5 W's. And to be honest, I'm sure you've already heard about the 5 W's just from like journalism, education, or something like that. The who, what, when, where, why. But I want to apply it to fitness because I think it works really well with fitness and getting started with your fitness journey because you don't have to have it all figured out. One of my favorite quotes is by a professional tennis player, Arthur Ashe, and he said, start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. Hopefully I said that in the right order, but it is very, very helpful, I think, for someone who's just getting started with their fitness journey because a lot of times I feel like beginners think they have to figure it all out at the beginning and just have this like perfect journey. Like I have to do everything right. There's so much I need to learn. What do I eat? When do I eat it? How do I meal prep? How do I do this? How do I do that? There's so many questions that you have. And to be honest, you're not going to have it all figured out in the beginning. So you just want to build a nice foundation that you can continue to build on as you progress throughout your fitness journey. So that's what I'm going to help you do. I'm going to help you simplify it. Literally the 5 W's to help you simplify getting started. And then if you all want something else to follow up after this, like how to create your own workout program as a beginner, I'll be happy to create that. But let's go ahead and jump right into it. So the first W is going to be your why. Why are you getting started? If you clicked on this video, you probably already have figured that out, whether it's you want to live an overall healthier and more active lifestyle, whether you have some aesthetic goal, maybe to build muscle, get a 6-pack, look good in a bikini, swim trunks. What is motivating you to get started? Because that is really going to help guide you when it comes to answering all the other W's that we're going to go over. Do you have a performance-based goal? I think aesthetic goals are great, but also maybe think about something more performance-based. Maybe you want to start running. Maybe you want to become stronger and do like push-ups or pull-ups. Maybe you want to compete in a bodybuilding competition. Not required, but some people, that's their goal, is to hopefully compete one day. There's just a lot of different reasons why people want to start their fitness journey. So just think about what's important for you. And with this goal, it can be a long-term goal. Maybe in another video where we follow up like how to break it down into more attainable goals so you can reach that long-term goal. But just set whatever goal it is that you have for yourself. It could even be to be like more consistent. Every week, I want to make sure that I work out at least 3 times a week. Whatever your goals are, just set something that is realistic for you and where you are currently in your fitness journey. The second W is going to be who. So now that you figured out your why are you starting this process? Or maybe you're restarting, that is okay as well. Who is going to be assisting you throughout this journey? Or do you want someone else to assist you? Do you want to kind of do this, I'm not going to say fully alone, but alone. So are you a person that likes to go to the gym by yourself, work out at home by yourself, play some music, have a good workout with just you, no interruptions from anyone else? Are you a person that likes to work out with a workout partner? You know, some people love doing that. I would say for myself, I do prefer to work out alone, but I also don't mind working out with someone else. If they're like, hey, can I join you? I've grown to enjoy that a little bit more. But I am a type of person where I like to get in and get out, but there are some days where I don't mind working out with someone else. So maybe you're kind of a combination of both. Most days of the week you work out by yourself, but there's maybe 1 or 2 days you work out with someone else. Maybe you're like, you know what, Shayla, I need a little bit more guidance. I want to hire a trainer. So maybe that's the route you're going to take, is hiring a professional to help you throughout your fitness journey several days a week or 1 day a week, whatever is best suits you. Or maybe you want community. So maybe you want to join a group fitness class. Just kind of think about your fitness goals, what will work best for that. Or if you can't do exactly like if you want to hire a trainer, but maybe you're not in a position to hire a trainer at the moment, what would be the next best option? So for someone who wants a little bit more guidance, but isn't ready to hire a trainer just yet, a group fitness class would be helpful. A lot of times when you join gyms now, they'll usually give you like a free assessment. So just taking advantage of that as well, writing down all the questions you have and asking them during the assessment. It's completely up to you. What works for you? What's going to keep you motivated? What's going to keep you going? So the next W is where. Where are you working out? This is where we have to go back to the top. We figured out the why, we figured out who, but where. So when you think about your goals, what just makes the most sense to help you to start reaching those goals? So if you're like, oh, I want to start running because my goal is to do a 5K within like the next 6 to 8 months, then having enough space to run is going to be important. So yes, you can go to a gym, you can hop on a treadmill. If your gym has like an indoor track, you can do that. Or if you want fresh air, I love running outdoors. So I tend to run outdoors. I'll find like lakes and parks and just places where I can just freely run, and it has a lot of nice scenery. That's what keeps me going and keeps me running. But just think about what works the best for you and where you feel comfortable working out as well. Because that's another big thing, is that gym anxiety is very real. And you want to just make sure that when you're starting your fitness journey, you feel comfortable with what you're doing. If you're with a trainer, maybe going to the gym feels a little bit, puts you at ease a little bit more because it's like I'm with someone. But if you don't feel comfortable, just know you can work out in the comfort of your own home. You can work out if you want to work out outdoors. You don't want to work out at home. You can work out at a park. So there's different locations as far as like where to work out. If your job has like a gym, I know where I work, there's definitely a facility where I can go work out. So during my lunch break, I can do that as well. So just kind of think about the location. It does not have to be the same location every single time you work out. You just want to think about it ahead of time so that way you have a plan. Okay, today I am going to wake up, I'm going to go to the gym in the morning, or tomorrow I am going to actually work out outdoors. You just want to know where you're going to be. That is, and don't overthink it. So it does not have to be the same place every single day, but just think about that. So the next W is going to be when. When are you working out? So this is very important because usually people are like, yeah, Shayla, I'm going to start working out. And I'm like, when are you going to work out? I don't know yet, but I'll figure it out. And then you follow back up with them and it's like, hey, did you work out? Oh, I was going to, then I got busy and this and that happened. And so to help combat that, having a plan is going to be very important. So make an appointment for it. So we make appointments for like doctor's appointments and everything else that we have to do. Why not do the same thing for your workout if you're having trouble with staying on track? So if you know Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays at 5 o'clock work the best for you, make an appointment to get your workouts in on those days, wherever location you've set to work out. So having that already set in place, you don't have to think about it. It's like, all right, what's next for the day? Oh, got to go to the gym. Let's do that. Oh, I have to go home and do a workout. Let's do that. Oh, I have to wake up at 6 a.m. to get my workout in. Now, when it comes to the when, do you have to work out early in the morning? Absolutely not. I know a lot of people do that. They'll wake up at like 5 or 6 a.m. But that's not for everyone. If it's not for you, if you're not going to remain consistent with it, don't do it. If you are a person that likes to work out at noon, then do it. I don't like to work out in the middle of the day. I don't like to interrupt my day and work out. It doesn't work very well for me, but I love working out in the morning. So yes, I will wake up at like 5 or 6 a.m. to go to the gym and not have a problem with it for the most part. But however, I know there's some people that is not their thing at all. They love working out in the evening, and there's nothing wrong with that. I would just say be very realistic. Don't go based off what you see on social media, what you see all your friends doing. What is going to help you to remain consistent? If working out every single day at 8 p.m. will help you remain consistent, then great, do it. By all means. I have no energy at that time of the day. However, some people have all the energy in the world. They get like their second wind and they are good to go. I love that for you. Do that. So don't pay attention to when and where everybody else is working out. Create a schedule that fits your lifestyle. And so the last W is going to be what. What will you be doing? This one is probably the most, I guess, intimidating for a lot of individuals that are just getting started because you're learning and you don't always know what to do, and that is okay. Whatever you know to do at the moment, then just do it. And you'll gradually learn more and more. And as you start to build confidence and increase your knowledge, you'll notice you'll add in more equipment. You'll go from using just machines to free weights. You'll go from just doing body weight exercises to using like doing back squats or whatever the case may be. But don't overthink this part. So let's say you go to the gym and you're like, whoa, there's a lot of people. I feel very overwhelmed, but I do want to work out. Today, I feel comfortable walking, and that is it. Do that walk. Go to the gym, get on the treadmill, go for a walk. That is fine. And then the next day, you're like, all right, I'm back again, but I want to do a little bit more. So maybe you start off with the walk, you do some dynamic stretching, which is just stretching while moving, loosen up your body a little bit more. And then you're like, okay, I want to lift weights, but I'm not sure how to use the free weights. So maybe you decide to use the machines, and that is fine. Then you use the machines. You don't know how many sets and reps to do. Typically, I feel like individuals start off around like 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps, and that's okay. Start there. So do whatever it is you feel comfortable doing. Maybe you feel more comfortable going to a group fitness class, then do that. So don't overthink this part, but I would say have some sort of a plan when you do go into the gym, especially if you are a person that tends to get a little bit more overwhelmed at the thought of even going inside of a facility and having to work out with other people who may seem like they know more than you or know what they're doing. And that's not always the case. Not everybody knows what they're doing at the gym. Some people are just as confused and overwhelmed as you may be, but you just don't know because like they're in their own zone. They have their headphones, they have their music. They are just trying to like focus on themselves while still maybe even looking things up on their phone to figure out like, how do I do this exercise? It's a part of the process. Enjoy it. It's okay. Ask questions. I will say, fitness people really like when you ask them questions because they get to show what they know. Like if a person comes up to me, they're like, hey, can you help me with this? I don't actually know how to use this machine. I am more than happy to help someone else learn how to use another machine. Granted, I am a personal trainer. That is what I do. That's what I love. But even if a person isn't a certified personal trainer, just having somebody else help ask you for help and being able to showcase what you know, it's a really good feeling. It's very rewarding, especially to see them progress. It's like, oh, nice. I helped them learn that exercise and now they're doing really well. Or if you don't feel comfortable talking to like the people in the gym, you can always go to the workers as well at the front desk and they'll help you out. So don't be afraid to ask questions. That's how you learn. But yeah, don't overthink it. You got this. You can do it. Write down what you're going to do. It does not have to be perfect. Just have an idea. If you're going to lift weights, if you're going to do cardio, if you're going to do a combination of both, and then go from there. You will learn more along the way. So with that being said, I hope you all definitely enjoy this. If you want a follow-up video on next steps, you're like, all right, Shayla, I'm in the gym, I've been working out for a little bit, or I've been working out at home for a little bit. How do I design my own workout program? I want to do things that are conducive towards me reaching my goals. I want to switch things up, whatever the case may be. So if you want me to turn this into a series, I definitely can. It's actually something I thought about as I'm like recording this video. Definitely let me know down below in the comments section. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you learned something new, please like the video. It really does help it. And if you're going to be applying at least one of these to your fitness journey, consider subscribing. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.